Welcome to our digital marketing talks, where experts in the field share their experiences with students at Tamwood. In this video, Marketing Manager Leticia provides valuable insights into building a digital marketing career in Canada as an international student, personal branding and networking, and the importance of content marketing for companies. Enjoy!
Let's start our digital marketing talks for the month. Thank you so much, Leticia, for coming and for sharing your knowledge with everyone. We're very excited to listen about your journey. If you don't know, Leticia was a former Tamwood student as well, and she's gonna tell all the secrets to be successful here in Canada. Secrets, yeah, well kept secrets. So yeah, without further ado, I'll leave the stage to you, and let's start.
Thank you, Gabriela. First of all, thank you for inviting me. I guess this is the third time that I'm being a guest speaker for Tamwood. It's also a pleasure. I'm really excited also to share my journey. And this is more about, I'm gonna just talk about myself, my goal when I came to Canada, my action plan. So it's kind of still in the theme about the personal marketing and my work experience here in Canada. And as you also shared with me that you're talking about content this month, so I'm gonna share some content tips for the students. So I'm from Brazil. I was born and raised in Campinas, in São Paulo. My education back home is I have a degree in marketing, in advertising and marketing, and I also have MBA in business. It was focused on trends and innovation. I got my MBA through the agency that I was working at the moment. I was account manager in Brazil. I was responsible for all agribusiness accounts there. And I was chosen one of the 3 best employees. So I got the MBA through the agency, and it was really nice and a great MBA to learn about the trends and innovation for 5 and 10 years. So I was in Brazil. It was 2019, and I decided to come to Canada to improve my English. So, because as you might know, in Portuguese, we speak Portuguese. So I came here to study business communication. I came here in June 2019. And after that, I studied digital marketing. That's where I met Carson. And it was during the COVID, so we had online classes. And then I did another course in Tamwood for international business management, which I guess was last year, if I'm not wrong. So my goal was always working marketing in Canada. I was okay working as a barista. As you can see, this is me working as a barista. And also this is me in Tamwood with my friends. So I was okay working as a barista, as a server, but like I had a experience in Brazil and also education back home. So why not to try? Like I always had this thought, like even if I'm an international student, I think I have the knowledge and I'm confident, not always confident, but like I can communicate in English. So I would be glad to share my knowledge in Brazil and learn also how is the marketing here in Canada. So my personal marketing, it was I set up an idea for myself because I plan my day and my life in 3, 5, 10 years. So my idea was start doing volunteering jobs. Why? Because as a volunteering jobs in my area in marketing, I would get Canadian experience in my resume, and then I would have some company hire me as an employee in Canada. So that was my idea, and that was exactly what I did. So I was having the digital marketing course with Paul. Paul was one of my instructor. And I was like putting all my efforts on the assignments and do everything that I could to show my knowledge and my experience with like in the assignments. So I asked him for a chat, and we discussed about my education and my experience and everything back home. And then I told him, like, if you have anyone who has interest in not hire, like for volunteering jobs, just let me know. I'm looking for that. And he had a company, and he was like, yeah, I had this company. Feel free to join us. You can work once a week, because I was working as a barista and a server, and I had just 2 day offs. So we decided to, one of my day offs, I was working as a volunteer for him, and then I started working as a SEO specialist for his company. So this is me. Look at my smile, how happy I was having my computer and my desk, and the possibility of working in a company in Canada. So my action plan before talking to him, it was setting up my LinkedIn profile. So that's one tip that I want to share with you guys. If I believe that you are learning this on the classes, on the marketing classes, but LinkedIn is a really good social media for us if you're looking for some job possibilities here in Canada. So update your profile, have your nice photo, and start making connections with people in the market that you want to work. They might post some job opportunities on their LinkedIn, or share something that might be helpful for you. So don't forget to update your profile and do that connections. The second one, that's what I did. So instructors, they are your network in Canada. So Paul was my first one. Carson was the second one. I'm going to talk about that later. But as international students, we don't have networking here. We don't know anyone. We don't know who is working on that company or who works on the other one. So having having a chat with your instructors and tell them your experience and everything that you can do, they might have this connection and they can help you with that. Also, freelancer jobs. So your assignments, they're also a portfolio for you. So there's a website called Fiverr.com that you can put all your assignments there. You can create fakes companies, or creating social media posts for, like, I don't know, Coke, but like it's just like an idea of your creativity. And you can share on Fiverr, and people can hire your job for something that they might need. So this is also another type of a way to become seeing and knowing the market. And this is where I am now. So this is my current role. But before, I'm going to talk about my work experience here. So as I said, I started doing volunteering jobs. So I was SEO specialist at Straws and Stuff. It was Paul's company. And then I did another volunteering jobs as a social media specialist for a company in Toronto. I made their social media plan for the whole year. And then I put on my resume, and I got a company called Immigrate Now, which is an immigration company, and they hired me. This is me working from them. I was marketing coordinator at that time. And then I was talking with Carson on LinkedIn, and I told him that I want to have the experience working in advertisement agency here. Because in Brazil, I had worked 5 years for agencies, and I want to see the difference between the agency in Canada and the agencies in Brazil. So he had the connection. He knew someone. He knew that worked there, and he sent a really nice email, a recommendation email, telling about me, about like me as a student and everything that I was doing at the school at Tamwood. So I did 2 interviews with them, and I started working as a marketing coordinator for the agency. I was responsible for the sports accounts. So Canucks, Warriors. I was doing all the email marketings and social media ads for them. So after that, I decided to have my own brand. I opened the Cabra Marketing. So it's basically the design and strategy agency. I help business with branding, social media ads, websites. So my instructors or my past clients, they recommend me, and I got some clients, and I help them in the marketing. And now I'm working as a marketing manager at Bluvec Technologies. Bluvec is a startup that they develop technology for detecting illegal drones flying, for example, in correctional facilities or airports, and they're able to detect, track, and show the drone location and the pilot location. So it's super technical. I have to learn everything from scratch, but this is where I am now. This is a picture of me and the director of sales in Las Vegas. We went there a month ago, and we were there presenting our product and knowing more about the drone market. So yeah, that's what I am now. So as a marketing manager, I have to create content basically every single day. And it's not easy because you're not creative all the time, and you have to create and talk, and especially for a non-speaker English person, and you have to create everything. And when I say content, is not just about writing, copywriting. It's about video, it's design, and it's everything. So it's webinars. So I just brought some steps that I recommend for you guys to define the best content for your strategy. So the first one, I would say, learn about your audience. Create personas. I don't know if you heard about this before, but creating personas, it's creating in your, like, having an idea about the person that it's your audience. So in my case, at Bluvec, we have 4 or 5 different industries. So we have airports, correctional facilities, we have commercial settings, military. So we have lots of people, and they are so different. And I have to create personas for each one to understand what kind of content they like to watch or to read every day. They are different. They're from different industries, and I have to understand each one. And then for the step 2, I would say create a voice tone for the content. So be authentic. We know, like, we have competitors. All company has competitors. So I would say be authentic. Don't copy and paste from the others. And creating the voice tone, it's more like I would be more friendly, or my voice tone would be more like respectful or authority. This type of voice tone that you have to define before starting creating your content. The third step, I would say, define the best channels to promote your content. So after you understand deeply about your audience and set up your voice tone, what type of content do they like? Should I do social media? Yes, but which one? It's more LinkedIn, or it's more Instagram, or more TikTok? In my case, it's 100% B2B, business to business. So our social media is only LinkedIn, and we also do Twitter. So is your audience more technical? Should you do webinars, or it's better to do a video tutorial to show how to set up a product, or how your product looks like? It's better a blog or an email, or both. So defining the best channels is better to understand. And also, the last one is analyze your content strategy. So it doesn't matter if you create lots of content, and at the end of the month, no one is reading your content. Like, you're doing that like for nothing. So having the analysis to see if your blog posts are performing better than your social media posts is another good thing for us as a marketers, because I don't know, we also have to create content for awareness, for consideration, for conversion. But are we getting any leads generation? Are we getting any sales? Our audience are getting influenced by us? Are they interacting with us? So it's better for us to analyze everything that we're doing. And the good thing for digital content is also we can create tests, test A, test B. If you change the way that you put a button like contact us or schedule a meeting now, you're getting more clicks. So the best thing of the digital marketing is this. So you can change and you can make your tests and redefine your strategy on the way. So there's some platforms that can help you with that. Oops.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. I have a question about your content. Can I interrupt and ask a question? Because I think this is really interesting. When you were talking about B2B and B2C, you said that you have worked with B2C companies and B2B. What do you think are the main differences between those two different settings? And what are the biggest challenges you have with each one of them? When creating content, yeah.
Yeah, I worked like 8 years with B2B, so I'm more I have knowledge with B2B. B2B and B2C, they are different because, for example, for me with Bluvec, I have to talk with partners before with the end users. So we have to convince them to buy our product, to sell the product after, then just go directly to the end users. Also, it's like the voice tone are kind of different because we have like it's a business to business, so you have to talk with them more technical and more like in a respectful way. Of course, you have to talk with a respectful way with the end users too, but like it's something more like serious, and you have to show more technical information than if you do with the B2C, with the consumer. Challenges is also like you have to I guess it's the same for both, but like in my case, I have to understand deeply about the technology and do the analysis with my competitors, because I'm selling to partners and they have to choose me besides the other companies. So it's more like a technical and direct kind of content, especially for them. And also we have to create like webinars and training materials. So it's kind of different than if I do directly to the consumers.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you can stop anytime. So for platforms that I recommend for you, Google Trends is the first one, and also like the Google itself. If you want to create a content, you can, for example, if you want to know what your audience is looking for, or if they have any questions. So for example, what's the best career college in Vancouver? And if you type this on Google, and if you go down a little bit, there's like a box with 10 other questions that it might help you creating like blog posts or LinkedIn or social media posts related to those questions. Because if one person asks, or if 10 people ask, it's gonna show on Google. So it will help you creating more content and you understand more about your audience. And also helping bringing traffic to your website and increasing your SEO and all that stuff. So the second one is the ChatGPT. This one I know that you guys all know and you might be using, but I would say like be careful with that ChatGPT. I know it's a really nice way to see and to observe information, but you have to understand a little bit about prompt engineering and the way that you ask the ChatGPT to get the best answers. And also don't take it like serious, like 100% the answer. So if you get an answer on ChatGPT, just do other searches and have more information from somewhere else to add into that content. Don't just copy and paste. Like I've been working with ChatGPT for a while, and I know when a post on LinkedIn or an article was made by ChatGPT. So it's something that you have to be aware. Creating content is not just like put it on ChatGPT and copy and paste. It's more than that. Just be careful. But it's a good thing. It's a good platform to help you gather information, and especially for international students, with some words and some content that you might have any questions. So yeah, ChatGPT is another platform that I recommend. Third one, it's Canva. This presentation was made on Canva. I use Canva every day. As I said, content, it's not just copywriting, it's a video. So I added videos on Canva. I created presentations. I created basically everything, like LinkedIn posts on Canva. It's a pretty friendly user platform. It's awesome. It's easy to, create things. So I definitely recommend Canva. And the fourth one is Grammarly. Grammarly, especially for us, it's awesome and can help you with grammar, of course, and show you even if a comma is it's not using on that sentence, but it helps us creating the copywriting in the best way. So that was my tea for the content theme. And that's my contact. So let's keep in touch. I am the market now, so feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn and also through email if you feel better. And I'll be glad to have you on my connections. And if I have any opportunity on the marketing side, for example, at Bluvec or any other person that needs someone in the marketing, I'd be glad to recommend you guys. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.